Give me something good. What you giving me, Corbin? I want to know what it was.
No, you don't.
What were you going to say? Because I know it was going to be really, really vulgar and inappropriate.
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reactions. Idiots. I'm Corbin.
We are so stupid.
And you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter. All juicy content. And guess what?
I am a philanthropist. I was just guessing. I don't know what that was. What?
A new Star Wars trailer dropped.
Star Wars.
Yeah. You ever heard of it? It's a
I know Star Trek.
A little independent film.
I know Star Trek.
Yeah.
Does it have Bill Shatner in it?
Yes.
If it does, I'm in.
Oh, I know. The great actor Bill Shatner.
Wait, the great singer Bill Shatner.
But yes,
this is the last
trailer. That's when the tickets dropped. A couple days. Sorry, we're just now getting to it. Been busy. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
We didn't get our tickets yet, which means we'll see it sometime in March.
Well, there's a ton of showtime.
Yeah.
There's a ton of showtimes. But yes, so excited about this film, obviously. Directed by J.J. Abrams again.
Thankfully.
Apparently going to be the longest Star Wars film ever.
Awesome.
Compared to Indian films, it's not long. I think they're saying it's going to be about 2 hours 35.
Awesome. It'll be like a Marvel film.
Yeah.
Awesome. You know what I think's going to happen?
Everyone's going to die.
No, I can tell you what's going to happen. Rey.
What?
Look at the color of her lightsaber.
She's going to turn evil, you think?
She's going to be a Sith.
Well, I think that's what they're going to want you to think. Because you don't just... You don't know where she got that from. You're not just a Sith and you have the color lightsaber.
No.
You have to get it from somewhere.
You do.
So
I think she gets it from Kylo.
Possible.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean she's a Sith.
She's a Sith.
They're not gonna make their hero unless they're like, not all Siths are bad. I don't know. But here we go.
Was that Jar Jar Binks saying that?
Not all Siths are bad.
Don't even. I don't like Jar Jar. The Diggity system?
Looks like it.
It's
Or is it
an instinct. A feeling. The force brought us together. We're not alone. Good people will fight if we lead them.
Keep telling me they know me. No one does.
I do.
God do.
Yeah. Dang! That's awesome.
Long have I waited. And now,
Woo! Shots!
together. Is your undoing. What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir,
No.
at my friends.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny. The Force will be with you.
Always.
Just fill your heart with happiness.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, because obviously the visuals are spectacular.
Right.
But you expect that.
You do.
It's
Star
like,
Wars,
if
come on.
it wasn't, you're like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Especially with Disney owning them and having...
Exactly. Yeah, you go into that.
You spent
and
$1 billion on this.
J.J. Abrams like, okay, we've got the biggest budget you could ever have in the history of cinema, and we have expectations through the roof, so we now have to create visuals no one's ever seen.
Yes.
Period. That's our starting point.
So obviously they were beautiful, but it just, I don't know if some of you didn't grow up with this film, but especially in America, every single person alive grew up with Star Wars.
Yeah, this has become as ingrained in American culture as anything that you guys have in Indian culture, where you go to mythology or storytelling or things from Sanskrit, which is obviously predates all of that, but the entire Star Wars universe of the Force and Obi-Wan and Darth Vader and Anakin and Luke, all of it has become an inseparable part of our stories and culture. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really incredible, and it just gives you that feeling of nostalgia, the feeling of you love these, like the story it's telling you, like, and I don't think either of us, we were okay with the last one. There were parts that I hated in the last one.
It was disappointing compared to the very first one of The Force Awakens that J.J. directed.
Definitely. But we're not one of those ones that think it ruined the franchise.
Not at all.
At all.
Not at all. It was still enjoyable.
It's hard to ruin this kind of franchise. So, like, you can... If
Lucas did.
If the prequels can't ruin it, nothing.
That's true.
Well, I mean, Lucas tried to ruin it many times by...
Well, he did with episode 1, I'll tell you that much.
1, 2, and 3, and then also re-editing the originals to put CGI. Oh, that makes me so mad every single time I watch it.
When I heard that Lucas had let go and J.J. Abrams was at the helm, it was like... God. And then when he took over the helm for this, and if you didn't know this is the last Star Wars film, just for the saga. Obviously, there's always going to be Star Wars films. Disney will never let go of the franchise.
No.
There will be side stories, prequels, you name it. But this telling, the Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, this saga is ending. And the other thing that's ending with this, and I heard it from his mouth, this is the last Star Wars film John Williams will score. You'll never hear John Williams score another Star Wars film. He said he's done all he's going to do with Star Wars. So enjoy the last compositions of John Williams in a Star Wars film with this film.
Yeah, it just gives you that feeling of, stuff is about to happen. Obviously, we already lost. I don't want to give away spoilers. I mean, you should be watching this if you haven't seen them, obviously. But.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, yeah, we know. For those of you who know, we know.
But yeah, you've lost quite a few people.
Yeah,
that you've loved.
I think we're going to lose more.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
and I would hope so. And
I would hope so
it's
too.
What you got to do to keep the story moving and going. I love Rey. I love a bunch of the side characters. They're going to have some of Leia in there still,
right?
Which
I hope they do justice to her, because they didn't do justice to her in the last one.
No, they didn't. They should have.
Anyway,
and I don't want to give away spoilers.
But this. It is. It doesn't get any bigger than this probably in our lifetime, because this is built upon decades of embeddedness in our culture. The only thing that's come close to this in terms of it's impacting people generationally and giving you nostalgia is the Harry Potter franchise.
But that's more younger people.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
This is the only one
this is the oldest.
It spans
100%.
generations.
This is the
because
oldest.
This is really what started franchise films.
Yep. This is the movie that created the terminology blockbuster, because people were literally lining up around the block to see the film. No one had ever done that.
Is that what it came from?
It came from this. Huh. Yes. As well, Lucas was way ahead of his time.
Yeah, of course.
When he said, "I want merchandising," and they're like, "Merchandising?" He said, "Yes, I'm going to sell toys that are connected to these characters, and I want to own the merchandising for the rest of the franchises." And
like, he became a billionaire.
Yeah, and they were like, "Go ahead with that," and he said, "Thank you," and then selling the rights. So yeah, he's made quite a penny. Quite a penny.
He's pretty rich.
Yeah. So
like,
I'm
of course we're saying it. It's just
gotta see it.
Yeah. Oh man. No.
And I'll tell you what, I love. They perfectly cast Rey.
Absolutely.
And Kylo for me.
And I'm glad they're bringing back. I don't know how they're doing it, but the Emperor.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. How they.
Which you know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys don't know who that is, that's the legend Andy Serkis. So if you didn't know that.
He's redoing that voice?
He's the voice.
Oh, is he doing
Yeah.
it? I thought they brought the original guy back.
Oh, no, I think he's still voicing it.
No, I think they're bringing the original guy back.
Really?
That-
In this film?
The guy that was the
Palpatine?
yeah, I believe they're bringing the original guy back.
Okay.
I think
because-
you're thinking of the other guy that died in the last one.
You're right.
Yeah, that's what.
I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
You are absolutely correct.
No, they're bringing the
that was
actor who
Palpatine. That other thing was that. You are absolutely right.
Yeah, I'm talking about Palpatine.
You are correct.
Maybe I confused you because I called him the Emperor. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about Palpatine.
Yeah.
They're bringing the original actor back who played Palpatine. I'm just wondering how they're bringing back Palpatine.
afraid the shields will be fully operational when your friends arrive.
Take your weapon. Strike me down with it.